If you struggle with low energy, there's a reason for that. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to max out your energy naturally without any stimulants, without any steroids, without any peptides. I'm going to show you how to do this naturally. I used to struggle with low energy. I would have insane brain fog. I would have to take naps during the middle of the day. I wouldn't be able to focus at work. I didn't even want to work in the first place. And I have found the best system to max out your energy as quickly as possible. So there are 3 things that we need to max out in order to max out the energy. We have to optimize the diet, the training, and the lifestyle. So we're going to be working this through the diet first, 1, 2, 3, then the training, then the lifestyle. So the first part of the diet that you need to optimize is that you need to cut out high glycemic foods. And you may not know what these are. So basically these are foods that will spike your blood sugar the most. And there's processed foods that are high glycemic and whole foods that are low or high glycemic. So for processed foods like white bread, like corn syrup, like any processed snacks, like chips, cookies, desserts, these things will spike your blood sugar the most. And when your blood sugar is spiked, it will prevent you from burning body fat. You want to be, have a low to medium blood sugar if you want consistent energy throughout the day. You want to be around, a middle ground of blood sugar, because if it's low, you're going to feel tired, and if it's high, you're going to crash to being low. So you want to keep it around the middle. But high glycemic foods spike it up and then it crashes. And if you've heard of the term sugar crash, that's when you eat a ton of high glycemic foods and then you crash and then you feel like shit. So obviously we want to cut out the processed bullshit snacks, but they're all whole foods like bananas, for example, or dates, which have tons of sugar and will spike up your blood sugar and make you crash. So we need to cut out all high glycemic foods. Also, white rice will make you crash. So a lot of you guys who eat the animal-based diet already, if you feel tired throughout the day, try cutting out the white rice and the bananas and dates and other high glycemic fruits. You can do that research yourself. And the second step that you have to do with your diet when it comes to maxing out your energy is to cut out white meat. Because a lot of you guys already know the basics. Oh, no processed food, no bullshit food that's gonna make me tired. White meat is basically like seed oils. And seed oils make you fat, and when you're fat, you have less energy. So unless you're getting pasture-raised white meat, 9 times out of 10, any white meat like chicken, like pork, like turkey, these types of meats are corn and soy fed, which will make the fat high in omega-6s, which is like seed oils. And they put pesticides on the meat, and when you eat the meat, you're going to absorb the pesticides, which lower your test. When you have less test, it makes you less energetic, and it's just a chain reaction of everything. And you may be asking, cows and lamb, they eat pesticides, they eat corn and soy. First off, lamb is red meat, which is fine because they don't feed lamb any corn and soy. It's always grass-fed, especially if it's from Australia. You can check the box on the lamb packages. But for red meat, cows have 3 chambers in their stomach, so they can process the bullshit feed easier, and the meat is way less high in omega-6 fatty acids. But small animals like chickens, like pork, like turkey, they don't process the bullshit feed as well, and then the fat in the meat becomes way lower quality. So cut out the white meat, eat red meat like lamb or beef only, eat eggs, do not eat white meat, and you will be way more lean, way more energetic, and way more high test. And the third thing that you have to optimize, the third step when it comes to optimizing your diet to get high energy, is that you need to cut out pasteurized foods. There's a lot of foods that are pasteurized. To start off, dairy. So many people in the animal-based industry, or food group, love pasteurized yogurt. Oh, my yogurt skyr bowl, my Greek yogurt bowl that has fruit and honey, which is good, but then it's pasteurized dairy. Pasteurized dairy is considered a dead food with little to no micronutrients. The fat is inflammatory if it's corn and soy fed. It's very estrogenic and is going to make you fat and low energy. So you need to cut out the pasteurized dairy. Also, pasteurized fruit juices. Oh yeah, orange juice from the store. Apple juice, it's a fruit juice, it's healthy. These things are basically worse or as bad as soda. When pasteurized juice is pasteurized, the glycemic index goes up significantly. There's enzymes and bacteria in cold-pressed, unpasteurized juice that will help you, keep your blood sugar low and help you absorb all the nutrients. But basically, when you have pasteurized juice, it's like sugar water. Like even applesauce is pasteurized. Cut that shit out. And another pasteurized food that I will mention are carton eggs. Carton egg whites and carton eggs. I used to think, oh, egg whites, these are healthy. These are gonna make me shredded and jacked and high energy. But in reality, it's another dead food with little to no micronutrients. It's gonna fuck up your stomach. It's gonna give you acne. It's going to make you low energy because you're not getting micronutrients. And when you were deficient in micronutrients, you will be low energy. And moving on to training, the first thing that we have to do when it comes to maxing out energy is to cut out morning workouts. So many guys are like, oh yeah, I love working out in the morning. I love getting up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym when no one's there. Guys, I know you like to go because no one's there. It gets it out of the way in the morning. But it makes you extremely tired and low energy. This is because it spikes your cortisol. When you go into fight or flight mode right in the morning, it spikes your cortisol, which is going to set the tone for the rest of the day, where you have brain fog, you feel low energy, and morning workouts are bullshit in the first place because you don't even have quick carbs in your system. And if you do eat carbs in the morning, you're gonna break your fast and give yourself brain fog and low energy because you spike your blood sugar. So you should just fast in the morning. Go on a walk if anything, but do not lift heavy weights or go to the gym in the morning. It's going to give you brain fog and make you extremely tired. And the second thing that we need to cut out when it comes to maxing out the energy in the training column is that we need to cut out the sauna. No sauna. So many people love the sauna, guys. The sauna lowers your sperm count and spikes your cortisol, which lowers your testosterone. And when you have less testosterone, it's going to destroy your energy. And also, I noticed this too. If you do this in the morning as well, it is terrible. It gives me low energy, makes me tired. I was literally talking to one of my clients the other day, and he was saying, oh yeah, I feel a little bit tired, but I've been doing the sauna after my morning workout. Never do the sauna in the morning workout. How is that natural? Oh yeah, I'm gonna sweat my ass off in the morning as soon as I wake up. No, you're gonna go for a walk in the morning breeze, you're gonna drink water, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna reset your mind and chill. You do not wanna be stressing your body out first thing in the morning. Wait till the afternoon or the evening when you're stressing out your body. You're gonna feel tired, and it also increases or lowers your core temperature. So like your body's trying to cool down. I'm hot, so I'm trying to cool down. And that's what you should be doing when you're about to sleep. When you're sleeping, your internal core temperature should be lower. And that's why the sauna is best in the evening before bed. But if you're gonna do it in the morning, that's the worst thing. It's lowering your sperm count, lowering your core temperature. It's making you sleepy, spiking your cortisol. Don't do the fucking sauna in the morning or the middle of the day. I used to do this all the time in college, and I would feel like shit all day. So cut that shit out, and it will be a game changer for your energy. And the third step that we need to implement when it comes to the training side of things is that you need to start lifting heavy. And by lifting heavy, we also have to cut out the HIIT workouts, the F45, the sled pushes, the push-ups, the pull-ups, the burpees. You are going to grow no muscle and just burn your carbs. And when you have less muscle mass and less test from doing those types of workouts, you're gonna have less energy. Lifting heavy has been shown to boost testosterone the most. So if you're gonna do any cardio, do some sprints to spike your growth hormone and spike your test. Do some walking to shred off fat, and then lift heavy to grow muscle and boost your testosterone, which will spike your energy. But if you do this in the afternoon and the evening, you're not gonna feel that tired after. Your muscles will be sore, but you're not gonna feel like a zombie, and your energy will not be cooked. And moving on to lifestyle, which is the third section of maxing out our energy, the first step of optimizing our lifestyle is that you need to go to bed early. You guys have to switch this freaking thing. Go to bed early. And so many of you guys are like, oh, can I just get 8 hours even if I stay up late and sleep in? No. You need to be maxing out your circadian rhythm. Having a random sleep schedule and staying up late and getting up early or getting up late will destroy your energy. This should be a top priority. Your sleep needs to be a way higher priority than you guys think. So many guys fuck up their sleep, they half-ass, they don't track it, they aren't consistent, they don't have a sleep schedule, and it ruins their energy, and then they take naps, which ruins their productivity, they have brain fog. Go to bed at 10 or 11 p.m., wake up at 7 or 8 a.m. Do that, Go on your walk in the morning, fast, drink water, drink black coffee, and you will be fine. But if your sleep's messed up once, twice, 3 times a week, it will affect the other days, which will kill your gains, kill your energy, and kill your testosterone. And the second thing that we need to do when it comes to optimizing your lifestyle is that you need to cut out stimulants. Besides black coffee, any stimulant besides black coffee should be cut out, guys. Nicotine, energy drinks, freaking vaping, Zins, pouches, whatever. You need to cut this shit out. This is because it all has a trade-off. There's always a repercussion of doing these things. Besides black coffee, with energy drinks, you're gonna crash because it's synthetic caffeine. It's way too high in the milligram count. A cup of black coffee is like 50 to 100 milligrams. A freaking energy drink is like 200 to 300. Plus, coffee or caffeine from coffee is natural. It's from a coffee bean. It's like how you smoke tobacco and get nicotine from it. It's the same thing. But when you do vaping or Zins, it's synthetic caffeine. When you drink energy drinks, it's synthetic caffeine, which will make you crash and make you tired, guys. Cut out the energy drinks, which have the fake sweeteners and the synthetic caffeine. Cut out the Zins, which have BPAs and plastic in the freaking little plastic pouch. And cut out the freaking vaping because you're inhaling Chinese toxic random chemicals that you don't even know about right into your lungs. And I'm pretty sure vapes are made out of seed oils, guys. You're inhaling pure seed oils, which is fucking terrible. So all you have to do is get your diet right, get your sleep right, get your hormones right, and you won't need any stimulants besides black coffee. Do the black coffee. I've explained how to do it in many videos. So just watch my other videos on how to properly caffeinate yourself, and your energy will be through the damn roof. And the last thing that you have to do, the most important thing, honestly, on this list when it comes to maxing out your energy every day forever is to plan out your day. I know this is cheesy, I know this is corny, but I thought this was, cliche until I became successful. When I started planning out my day every night, my productivity went through the roof. I got a successful business. I started going viral on Instagram and TikTok, and everything worked out for me. When I used to wing things, half-ass, it makes it so much harder to actually max out your energy and your productivity. Plan out when you're going to bed, when you're waking up, when you're cooking your meals, when you're eating your meals, when you're getting in your cardio, when you're hitting the gym, and in between there, put in your work for your personal brand, your business, your 9 to 5. Plan around your health. Don't plan your health around your other bullshit, because if you do that, you're going to suffer physically, mentally, and spiritually. But before bed, have a time slot for every hour of the day, morning till night, something productive that you are doing. Because if you are busy every hour of the day, you're not going to procrastinate. You're not going to doom scroll. You're not going to fry your dopamine. You're not going to want to take a nap. And it will make you feel motivated and energized to continue to work your ass off. I'm telling you. If you plan out those things I just told you, and you don't have a single hour of the day where you're half-assing and leaving shit up in the air, your productivity will be maxed out and your energy will be maxed out. But that's basically it for this video, guys. These are all the steps you need to take in order to max out your energy and productivity. And if you feel like you need help building out a daily routine, learning how to train properly, learning how to eat properly, learning when to go to bed, when to wake up, what to do exactly, feel free to book a call with me in the link in the description of this video for my one-on-one coaching. And I guarantee I can help you get jacked, get high energy, get high testosterone, because I used to be the biggest soy boy ever. I used to know nothing about this, and now I basically figured out 99% of everything you could possibly do to be as healthy as possible, to live as long as possible, and to be the best version of yourself. But guys, that's it for this video. And if you are looking for help, please book a call, because I guarantee if you're willing to put in the work and make the changes, you can do it, because I've done it, and I used to be the biggest soy boy ever with every single vice on earth. But that's it, guys. I will see you in the next video. Comment if you have any disagreements or if you would change any of this shit. But let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one.